Hi there, I'm Andrew. Welcome to Urban Rider for another look at some of the world's finest riding gear. Today we're going to be looking at the new Rev'it Worker Overshirt, new for spring/summer 2019. The idea essentially here with the overshirt is to have something that resembles what you'd be wearing all day off the bike, but with the abrasion resistance and impact protection combined within it to give you something that's a genuine motorcycle garment. So Rev'it really pioneered developing this niche in the market a couple of seasons ago with things like the original Tracer overshirt, and they proved very popular indeed, and now it's become quite an established part of the motorcycle clothing world that we're in. And so what Rev'it have done is they've had a couple of seasons to reflect on the success of those garments and evolve some of the points that they wanted to improve, but also come out with some new items all of their own. So the Worker is a brand new item for spring/summer 2019. Rev'it actually do have a few other items in the overshirt category for this year, so you can check them out in other video reviews, namely the Tracer 2, which comes in at a slightly lower price point of $169.99 as opposed to $199.99. This is really the premium overshirt out of their collection, and it has a Cordura canvas 11-ounce outer, which gives it a nice weight and feel. It gives it a very high degree of abrasion resistance, and with the SEESMART Level 1 CE approved armour that's included at that price in the elbows and shoulders, you also have the impact protection where you need it too. So this garment as a whole is actually CE approved to the brand new standard of category A, which is very impressive indeed. So it's not just theoretically safe, this is genuinely certified to be safe for use on the bike, just like any regular motorcycle jacket should be. So the jacket as we have it here is the tan or beige or sand. We're not quite sure what it's going to be referred to in terms of the colour. There will also be a black too. Both of them will be available from mid-March 2019. In terms of the sizing, before we get too stuck into the details, it's basically true to the Rev'it size guide as with most things that are Rev'it. So this is a large, and a large should fit a 40 to 42 inch chest. I have just over a 40-inch chest, and this fits me really nicely. I think the tailoring on this particular item is fantastic. I rate it very highly indeed, and I still have room as a 40 to accommodate a jumper if I wanted to, and that therefore goes to show that the size guide is accurate. So someone with another inch on their chest could also get in this quite easily. So very reassuring if you're looking to buy this online without getting the chance to try it somewhere like our London store. So the features of the jacket, this 11-ounce canvas outer, it's triple stitched throughout to give a high degree of tensile strength. It has a really premium feel and quality look to it. And another feature that Rev'it have really worked hard to sort of improve from the original 2 seasons ago variants of their outer shirts is this central zipper section. So the originals basically just had a button system which had a degree of limit really to the strength of it, but also day-to-day use, it's just a bit more of a faff to do something up with chunky buttons. What we have here is a system of snappers that look like buttons to retain the look that you want of an overshirt, but that hides the central zipper underneath, which is a really nice high-quality zipper with the Rev'it branding on it, and that makes it really easy to use, and it gives it that high degree of tensile strength that undoubtedly goes some way towards achieving this high level of CE approval that the garment as a whole has been accredited with this season. So you've got the 4 front pockets in sync with the traditional looks of the worker shirt, and you've got these 2 horizontally overlaid snaps on the chest pockets on the upper, and you've also got these magnetic snaps on the lower waist section. Another feature on the worker jacket we have here that maybe elevates it above Rev'it's own internal competition with something like the Tracer jacket is this exit vent on the rear shoulder section. So you'll see here you've got these exit vents with a simple mesh system there and the overlay flap, and that's going to allow the air to circulate really effectively, removing excess moisture to keep you more comfortable, but fundamentally cooler on those hot days. And if you notice, if you look quite closely, just underneath that section, you've got this reflective material, but it blends in very neatly and discreetly with the overall look of the jacket. So if you weren't on a bike, I don't think that this would suggest that this was a sort of high-vis safety feature at all, but it's going to work under headlights to reflect the lights to give you a slight added degree of technicality and safety where you might need it. There's also a good length to this being an overshirt, so you're not going to have any exposed sections on the rear. Another nice feature is that on the inside of the rear you have belt loops so that you can feed your actual belt through this to make sure that there's no exposed section between your trousers and your jacket. And there's also a zipper so that you can actually integrate this with one of Rev'it's appropriate combo zippers such as the Safeway belt or one of their own trousers to create an actual one-piece effect between the two. So moving just inside the jacket, you can see you've got this camo mesh netting, which is a sports liner that's there to help keep it comfortable and help wick away the moisture. You've also got a vertically accessed internal pocket as well there, with just a little description and diagram of the jacket and its main features. Underneath the elbowed and shouldered armoured sections, you also have Rev'it's PWR shield, which is an added level of abrasion resistance on those impact zones. So with the worker shirt, there's really quite a lot going on in something that really does resemble and feel a lot just like your regular canvas outer worker wear shirt should. And I think that's very impressive. They've done that, and I think $199 therefore is a pretty fair price to pay for something that offers you all that. If you've got any questions about the worker shirts, then leave that in the section below, but stay tuned for more video reviews of Rev'it Spring Summer 2019 lineup, and also of course more reviews of the rest of the world's finest riding gear. See you again soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.